Yo, what is going on, guys? EpilepticDude here to bring you some more Battlefield 6 news as we traverse on our road to Battlefield 6. And it's just been so great. And speaking of great, I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're having a great day. And if not, well, I hope some of my little antics and shit can cheer you up just a wee bit. So let's go on and get into the nitty-gritty, shall we? First things first, to get it out the way. You've all heard the news. EA is in the process of being bought, has been bought, the deal's been struck, what have you. It doesn't matter. Now, what does this mean? I have no fucking clue, because I'm not an economist. Odds are, you aren't an economist either. Maybe you know a little more about shit than I do, so weigh in, please, comment sections down there. But I don't know. I would like to think, the hopeful side of me would like to think, this is some good news. You know, maybe this is good for the company, for the franchise. Maybe. I don't want to fucking bring in some bad juju and just be such a fucking Debbie Downer like, oh, this is terrible, oh, this is shit, oh, you people don't know. You're exactly right. I don't know. I have no fucking clue what that means. Not a clue. Like I said, I can only hope it is for the best. Now, switching gears. Battlefield Studios, EA, and all them, they have been just spoon-feeding us shit and just dripping it all fucking week. Now, having said that, we got some really cool shit today that they dropped on, I'm assuming, all of their social accounts. I saw it on Threads, turned on my PS5, saw it on there too, so I'm going to assume it's every fucking where. We got a bunch of cool shit, or at least a sneak preview, a sneak peek of a post-launch, I'm going to call it a little roadmap for the first 3 months. Season 1 officially begins on October 28th, and with that comes a lot of free, there it is, free post-launch content. And guys, you already know I'm about to talk about that shit. It wouldn't be one of my videos if we fucking didn't. So here in about a minute or two, I'm going to pull up the fucking picture that we're going to talk about that outlines a little bit more of that. That way you guys can see it, read along with me, and then we can fucking go from there. And I can't tell you how excited I am. Of course, seeing it and hearing it, it's gonna be a battle pass, a season pass. Long gone are the days of the DLCs where you bought the game for the base price, and then later down the road, if you got the premium edition, you got all the DLCs that would be promised, released throughout the fucking life of the game. Like with Battlefield 4, and I know you guys knew that shit was coming. Like with Battlefield 4, oh yeah, we got those 4 or 5 DLCs, and we got a lot of shit with each DLC. I really do miss those days, man. Gaming feels like it has changed for the fucking most part, and I think a lot of you, if you're in my age group, even older than me, you're probably going to agree. Or I don't fucking know. At this point, I'm just ranting. But anyway, we got a sneak preview, or we got a picture of what appears to be the fucking roadmap. And also, right before I started this video, they had literally just dropped some more stuff. It looks like the portable mortar is fucking coming back to Battlefield 6 per Battlefield's official Threads account on Threads. If you guys have that, go follow them on there. Threads is relatively new, but they tend to drop a lot of shit on there. It's actually where I saw this picture at for the first time. So, and I'm glad I was able to, because I'm still new to the video editing stuff. I'm glad that PlayStation, they put it up on their PlayStation account, and I was able to just go ahead on there and just screen grab that shit and then just throw it in here for you guys. I'm just so glad. But like I said, and while we were recording this, they had just dropped portable mortar rounds are coming back, and it may have different rounds. They've announced smoke rounds, and it's a mortar, so smoke, firebomb rounds, fire shells, high infantry, or the high explosive rounds for the infantry shit. Maybe we're about to see a lot of this shit from Battlefield 4 we used to have and we loved. Maybe we're about to see a lot of that come back, and I was really hopeful when I was really happy when I saw that. So, like I said, guys, either this is going to be the last great Battlefield we have considering this buyout, or it's only just fucking beginning. So let's take a look at this picture. Right here, we got some free post-launch content I was just talking about, and if you take a look, we have season 1's going to be Rogue Ops, and we have 2 new maps coming, with another one being a limited time event. So let's take a look at the first one real quick. Blackwell oil fields. This shit looks awesome. And with this new map also comes a new mode, Strike Point. I don't know much about that yet, so I'm going to skip over that one. Looks like we're going to get a new vehicle, some new guns, some gadgets, you know, what have you. And we see and more at the bottom of all these. And more is probably going to mean something, guys, you know how corporate fucking people are. And more is probably going to mean something like charms, patches, stickers, shit that I hope they bring back. I really miss the customization on the dog tags and the patches and all the cool shit. Like in Battlefield 4, you can just get medal after medal after medal after medal until you got or ribbons for medals. That shit was dope. But let's move on. Eastwood. This is also a new map. Now looking at this, it kind of gave me Call of Duty vibes a little bit, but not so much. That map actually looks really fucking fun too. And with this comes another limited time mode and battle pickups. Guys, you fucking remember battle pickups and Battlefield 5 and 1 and shit. Like on 5, they would give you with the Iwo Jima stuff and the new Pacific thing they rolled out, you could pick up the katana. Just go around the map slicing and dicing fucking people, dude. They had the flamethrowers, all that shit. So to see battle pickups coming back, that is really awesome. We also, once again, got some new weapons. We got some new attachments and more, which once again could mean charms or what have you. Or it could also mean more attachments coming. Now, last but not least, we have a winter event. You guys know they've been doing winter events these past couple years. This one should be no different. And along with this, you get an ice climbing axe, which I'm going to assume, obviously it's a new melee weapon. You can use this to maybe climb buildings, maybe. Or it could also be used as like a new finisher type. That would be fucking cool to see. I'm not even bullshitting you. That would be dope. So anyway, shifting gears, these are all the new stuff that's coming, the new roadmap that they've laid out. Check it out on their threads or any social media account that I'm sure you guys are probably following, that I'm sure you guys have already seen this or are going to go take a look at it. Anyway, so let's shift gears away from the Season 1 real quick, because that shit, man, I am super excited for that. I am so excited to finally be laying Battlefield 2042 to rest. And guys, I know a lot of you are on that bandwagon of, hey, you know, Battlefield 6 is a day one for me. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm going to finish up 2042. I'm going to finish it out with this new Battle Pass, this free pass, and these missions to get that extra cool shit. Because why not? Because it really seems like DICE is going all in on this one. I mean, they are really pulling out all the fucking cards. So, and it really sucks because even though 2042, and all of you can agree, we had its fucking moments. It was a damn love story, okay? One that doesn't want to be told again, that we just want to throw in a box, take the fucking key, lock it up, put it in the goddamn yard. That's most of us. Now, there are still going to be some of you who you're not going to give up 2042. You're not going to Battlefield 6 right now. You want to see how the game is played. You want to see what they're bringing to the table, at least for the first 6 months. And who could blame you? But I can guarantee that the numbers for 2042 will dwindle quite fucking significantly. In fact, we're already seeing it now that people are starting to finish up their missions and they're starting to uninstall the game to make room for Battlefield 6. We're already seeing it. The other night, it was yesterday, it took me 3.5 to 4 minutes just to get into a fucking match. So we're already seeing those numbers kind of get and I know they're putting us in weird wonky ass servers because the lag has been there for like the past 2 days. It has just been holy shit. But I'm excited, like most of you. I'm so excited to finally put this one to bed and just see where we go from here, what the next Battlefield holds. I am super excited. I am gonna try my best to not compare it and say, oh, this one had that, this fucking sucks. This one is a new Battlefield, new developers, you know, not necessarily new developers, but you guys know what I mean. The old devs aren't there anymore. They've moved on or they've retired. They're over there making the finals and doing embark shit and all that stuff. They're not there. So that's what I mean. A new era of Battlefield is coming. And even though a lot of us are going to be putting this one to bed, it's still really sad. You know, it's like, we've had our days. I've had a lot of fucking fun. I wish you well, man. On to the fucking next one. That's what this video, I hope, encapsulates. Like, you know, we're not shitting on 2042. We're not deleting it and uninstalling it because it's a shit game. There's a new era of Battlefield coming, and 2042 is It's at the end of its rope, man. It served its purpose, I guess, so to speak. Now, for those of you who are going to continue to play 2042, a few things. One, I hope they do continue to give you guys events. If we get events, you guys should be able to get events. You guys should be able to get Christmas events, holiday events, whatever type of shit they do. I do hope they continue to do that. I also hope they continue Friday Night Battlefield. That shit is fun as hell. The chaos modes, all the shit they bring. Friday Night Battlefield, honestly, is one of the reasons I like to play on Friday. In fact, when that got fucked up a couple weeks ago and I didn't see that they had moved it to Portal, I was so sad. Because that shit wasn't there, at least I couldn't find it. I turned the whole damn game off. I didn't even want to play that day. I didn't even want to. And I'm actually looking forward to meeting a lot more of you guys so we can squad up and do this new Battlefield. And like I said, a couple other things. I fucking said that a couple minutes ago and got off into a tangent. This one is Battlefield 6 for a lot of you guys. Is probably going to be a new Battlefield for a lot of you guys. That one, and I don't know how the fuck I got there from where I was. My brain is insane the way it works. But this one, while it's an end of an era for some of us, it's going to be a new era for all of us. And then for, like I said, a lot of you guys, it's going to be a whole new fucking experience. You're coming from Call of Duty, maybe from Fortnite, maybe from some other shit. You saw the trailer, you saw all the stuff they're giving you, and you're like, that looks like my type of game. I need to get into that shit. Battlefield isn't what it used to be. They're really cooking over there. I need to fucking eat me some of that. And hey, let me go ahead and tell you guys something. I would rather eat some of that than whatever that Call of Duty shit is they're trying to give you guys. Their Nuketown is officially back for the 13th fucking time. The 13th version of it. They're selling you guys nostalgia again, slapping another fucking number behind it and sending it on its merry fucking way. And I hate it because as long as you guys continue to just lap that shit up like a little num 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 num, they're going to continue cooking that shit the way it is. They're not changing the recipe. They ain't changing shit. As long as you guys continue to eat salty ass food, they're going to keep cooking it. They're going to keep cooking it. And it's terrible because at one point in time, there was actually good competition between Call of Duty and Battlefield. And dare I say, I think it's coming back. I think the marketing team on this project this year ain't getting paid enough. They need to give them just a wee bit more money. Just a wee bit. We got the live action trailer that was taking subtle, not even subtle shots. It was taking shots at fucking Call of Duty at the beginning. Okay? That shit was like, wow. Alright, I see, okay. Alright, this is what we're doing this year. This is what we're doing. We're cooking, and I need me some of that. I'm just hoping that shit tastes good come October fucking 10th. I'm pretty sure I've said that date so many times out this video that shit's seared in your fucking head. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping it up, I guess. I've talked about everything I've wanted to talk about. The new Battlefield stuff we got to see. How there's nothing we can do about EA being bought. We're just gonna have to ride the fucking wave. You know that just as well as I do. We can bitch all we want, but there's nothing we can goddamn do. Okay, we're just gonna have to either take it as is, or it's gonna suck ass and then we just mourn it and we move the fuck on. That's where we are, guys. I don't really know what else to say. I hope it's a good game. I really do. And I'm sure like a lot of you, it's gonna be a really good fucking escape. I know it's gonna be an escape for me from the shit that I have to think about or deal with. My epilepsy and my anxiety and depression and shit. I said in my last video, and I am gonna say it in this one, I'm gonna continue to say it. The channel is growing a little bit. It's growing a little bit, and I'm going to continue to keep up that momentum because I have goals for this channel that I want to meet. And those goals are being more involved in the disabled gaming community. When I was a hemp farmer, I was involved in the disabled community as a whole, mainly focusing on the epileptic community. We did a lot of things. One of them was the Purple Pumpkin Project. I got a farm out here where I live sponsored me, gave us a bunch of free pumpkins to in turn give to the community to, I guess, to raise awareness for epilepsy. You know, whether you had it or you were a supporter, paint your pumpkin purple. You know, here's a pumpkin painted purple, display it. You know, ask me, we would put up signs, ask me about my purple pumpkin, ask me why my pumpkin's purple, you know, shit like that. And I'm hoping with this channel that I can get back to where I was when we were farming. You know, doing a lot of fundraisers, giving back to the community, be involved in a lot of shit like that. Because at the end of the day, that was one thing that really drove me. I loved it. There was nothing more I liked doing than my hemp farming, knowing that my stuff was helping a lot of people and giving a lot of people like their life back, I guess, in a sense. And you know, when we did that, we gave a lot of stuff away for free. We did a lot of what's it called? We did a lot of like drawings and little games and shit where you could win free products and stuff. And I'm hoping to take that with this channel. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to go. I want to have enough viewers. I want to make enough revenue and stuff off this channel to be able to give back to you guys. That is exactly right. When we get big enough, that's what we're doing. Yeah. That's it. I haven't really put up a big enough plan for it yet, so I'm not going to talk too much about that one today. But anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to the video. I hope you enjoyed the news. Be looking forward to maybe another video. I'm probably going to be dropping another one tomorrow because, like I said a couple minutes ago, Battlefield Studios is spoon and drip feeding this news to us, and it's coming hour by hour, day by day. We're just getting new shit. I mean, just when we started making this one, they popped a post about portable mortars coming back. So I think it's safe to say that the feedback was there and they decided to listen to it. So for all you guys who are a little hesitant about pre-ordering, maybe give it a go. Maybe give it a go. And if you don't pre-order, at least give it like maybe a day one or week one buy. Like really consider that. Considering what the numbers were during the beta, I don't think we're going to have anything to fucking worry about. I truly, honestly don't. I love that the numbers were hot, and I hate that once that launches, that 2042 is going to see their numbers slowly go down, if not just become a dying game. And guys, that's not me shitting on that game. I play 2042. Obviously, the footage is right there. You can see me fucking playing it. And I hate it for those of you who aren't going to be able to get that fucking game. Because like I said, video games are an escape. And if you can't get that in escape, you're bound to go fucking batshit crazy. Anyway, that's it for today's video, man. If you liked it, leave me a like. Consider subscribing, man. I would love to have you on the channel. And, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good one. The weekend's almost here. Be ready for our next video coming out this week. And EpilepticDude is out of here. Take it easy, guys.